Good day everyone, you are welcome to online iCode tutor. From our previous topic we discussed about logical reasoning. But today we are going to continue with where we stopped in our last class. Now this is logical connectives. We want to look at several connectives, different connectives in logic. Now we have conjunction, we have disjunction, we have negation, conditional, and biconditional. Now, the first one we need to look at here is conjunction. What is conjunction? A conjunction is a logical operation that combines two statements using the word and. Using the word and. Now, in logic, a conjunction is true only if both statements it connects are true. Now, example, let's look at it's sunny and I'm going to the park. Now, if you look at these statements, they are a conjunction words. What makes them be in a conjunction? Just because of this and. Do you understand now? That means that conjunction occurs between two statements. Now, it is sunny. It is a one statement. It is sunny. That's a statement on its own. And I am going to park. That means that both statements from the premises they shared, they are both a true statement. Now, if either part is false, the entire conjunction is false. That means that out of the two statements given, if one out of the two statements is false, that means that all the premises will be what? It will be a false statement. That means that in a tabular form, let's look at what conjunction is all about. That means that in terms of being a statement, you know that if you have two true statements, we are going to have the outcome will give you a true statement. Let's say you have P and you have Q. These are two statements. Now, let's include this and. This is and now. That is P and Q. Now, in normal statement, when you have Q, Q will be true, false, true, false. Now, under Q, you have T, T, F, F. That is the normal procedure in answering conjunction statements. That means that this is what we call a logical table. We call it a truth table. Now, under the truth table, let's say you have P, Q, and under Q you have true. It will be a 1 true, 1 false, 1 true, 1 false. Now, under P, it will be 2 true, 2 false. If, let's say, there are 3 statements, let's say we have R, the next one will be 3T and 3F. If, let's say, we still have another one, it will be 4F, 4T, 4F. That's how it will be going. Now, from here, true and true will give you true. It will give you a true statement. Now, true and false will give you a false statement. F and true will give you a false statement. And F and F will be a false statement. If you look at the statement that I gave you the other time, that if either part is false, the entire conjunction will be what? False. I always give my students some tips in using. Now, in computer algorithm, we have what we call what's it called? We have what we call binary. Under binary, we have 1 and 0. Do you understand? Now, let's just denote this and by multiplication. Now, under that 1 and 0, 1 is true and false is 0. Let's now say this one is 1. 1 times 1 is 1. 1 times 0 is 0. 0 times 1 is 0. And 0 times 0 is 0. That's a simple logic way of answering a statement under conjunction. Now, let's move to disjunction. Now, disjunction is a logical operation that combines two statements using the word or. Using the word or. Now, in logic, a disjunction is true if at least one of the statements it connects is true. If both statements are true, the disjunction also is true. Now, the only cases where a disjunction is false is when both statements are false. Now, as an example, the sky is blue or the sky is cloudy. Those are true statements. The sky is blue or the sky is cloudy. Now, true if either the sky is blue or cloudy or both. That means that true if either the sky is blue or cloudy or both or both. Exactly now. Now, let's not look at it in terms of or, in terms of disjunction. Let's say this is or. We follow the same procedure, TF, TF, TT, FF. Now, from here, let's denote this one as addition. Now, as I said, in binary, we only have 1 and a 0. 1 and a 0. Now, let's say this one is 1 plus 1. There is nothing like 2. When you have 1 plus 1 is 1, that is true. Now, 1 plus 0 is true. 0 plus 1 is true. While 0 plus 0 is false. Now, look at the statements. Now, the last cases I gave is that in disjunction, if both statements are what? Are true, the disjunction is always what? Always true. Exactly. Now, the only cases where a disjunction is false is when both statements are false. That means that if both statements are false, that's when you have only what? That's where you have your outcome to be or what? A false statement. Now, let us just stop here for today. When next we meet, we'll continue from where we stopped. So we'll look at the rest, negation, conditional, and biconditional. Kindly feel free to help us to follow this particular video on our page, iCode Tutor, and help us to share, follow, and comment on this particular video. Thanks.